Hey guys, welcome out to the next stop. I'm Caveman Keys and this is
Yabby Hunter.
Yabby Hunter. And we're out at a beautiful place called Dunphy's Campground, named after Miles Dunphy. It's a remote campground, one of the maddest campgrounds going around. So we'll just walk around this way a bit and we'll give you a bit of a gander at what we're looking at. And this is up behind our campground. Just here.
You idiots.
Yeah! We just walk around here. Yeah, that's it. Just over the woods.
Yep. Beautiful.
And here's old Hado opening the gate to come into Valley View. Some of the most magical terrain. And the drive in to Dunphy's, it's not too bad. There's a fairly bumpy road and a few nasty inclines and declines, but not too bad. Check this out. This is our U-boot little setup down at Dunphy's Campground. Mad 808.
Yeah.
So I'll just go for a bit of a walk down this way. And,
Might get a Bible tractor going while we walk away as well, mate.
that's it. Yeah, we've got all this new tech that we're trying out. Here's me and Hado going for a walk down to the haunted house, mate. Hado, you reckon about this? That's just awesome. And this haunted house, the historic cottage, is not far from the campsite. This is the old Miles Dunphy's cottage. Dunphy's cottage, mate. Looks pretty mad. We could coming through the house down at Dunphy's. Oh, this is awesome. Let's have a look in here. Wow. This is a historic cottage out near the Megalong Valley. Oh, this is awesome. I think there's, oh look at that, an old seat sitting out there as well. Magic place. Okay, swing around this way. An old haunted house, this, man. This is mad, though. Like an old haunted house, mate. Welcome out to Dunphy's Campground. It's Keezy the Caveman and Hado the Yabby Hunter at the haunted house, mate. And look at this place. What a mad, mad spot. This is wicked, brother. Absolutely magnificent, man. And we're going to take it into the haunted house down at Dunphy. Oh, that's mad, bro. Big campground. Madness. We love it. This place is wicked, brother. Look at this. You could find diamond pythons, anything in here, eh? It's absolutely mad. The haunted Dunphy's castle. There's our campsite. And little rock oven that we're making here. That's mad, Hado. The rock oven. Hado refreshing himself.
They're good. The wood.
Awesome. We always bring our own wood, don't we, buddy?
Holes.
That's it. We always bring our own wood, mate. Yep, we've got the rock oven happening here. Oh, this is amazing filming with this, Hado. I'm not joking. Look at this. It's just following you around everywhere, mate, as I'm walking around. So I can give everyone...
Star, bro.
Yeah, you're a superstar, mate. Absolutely amazing, mate. The way this keeps everything centralised. Yeah, so wicked. As night approaches down in Dunphy's campground, yabby hunter and caveman cooking up a feed, watching a bit of the tube, some nice cold drinks, as Aussie as they come. And this is as Aussie as they come, 808, the rock oven.
Yeah, mate.
And we're renowned for it. We've had a fair bit of experience at the old rock ovens now.
We tried coals this time instead of, there was a bit of wind, so...
Yeah, the coals.
Yeah, the coals, and yeah, slowly cooked. We've got time, we can eat any time.
Ah, nice too, mate. Nice slow cooked. Some snags, some killer pythons. Yeah. And after a great dinner, decided to head out for a walk down where we could hear a mass of frogs. Wanted to know what they were. Sounded like Perrin's tree frogs and a few other different varieties, so we decided to head off from the campsite down to the dam area. It's a beautiful walk down here. As you can see, there's lots of wallabies and other animals down on the walk, so well worth a good spotlight. And me and Haydo just can't wait to get out and do a bit of spotlighting. There's a beautiful red-necked wallaby there, and a couple of them. Okay, we'll make our way down to the pond and the dam, or whatever it is, and see what I can find. A lot of frogs out around this place. And the noise coming out of this place is just unreal. The amount of frogs down here around this beautiful dam with all reeds everywhere, and yabbies no doubt. Got a Perrin's tree frog here, absolutely beautiful. And the differences in colorations between these Perrin's tree frog or emerald spotted tree frogs is really cool. And you can see his ultimate camouflage down there. Can hardly spot this guy. And look at the patterns and colours on this one. Absolutely amazing. The amount of frogs down here, it's just unreal. So we'll continue around the side of this dam area, just full of reeds, mad plants, submerged logs. So there should be heaps more frogs. I can actually hear a couple of different varieties of frogs over on this side. Big eastern grey kangaroo hops away into the darkness. How mad. This is the beautiful leaf green tree frog. And it's found from northern Queensland down to about the Sydney region. It's one of the most beautiful, only a small frog, and those vibrant colours change with the settings. Like a chameleon, they can actually change colours a little bit to make themselves blend in with their surroundings. A beautiful leaf green tree frog. And here we have another Perrin's tree frog. They're everywhere. These frogs, they're absolutely everywhere. And it's great to see. A few wallabies up ahead by the looks of it. A couple of wallabies take off into the bush. A lot of wildlife around here. Mad place. Dunphys. Let's see. So many of these beautiful wallabies around here. Magic. And this is the red-necked wallaby, so called for that big red patch down the back of his neck. And they're absolutely prevalent out here
at Dunphy's campground in New South Wales, Australia. And here's a large male eastern grey kangaroo.
Brush-tailed possum. Oh, this guy.
One of our staples out in the Aussie bush. And one cheeky little character too. We see a mum and a joey, eastern grey kangaroo here, in amongst the grassland and the ferns. Looks like they're having a little bit of a feed. And Joey's quite inquisitive. And his behaviour here is quite interesting. The way he grabs that plant and tucks it in underneath him and does that strange little hop. Don't exactly know what that's about. Such a cute little marsupial, the eastern grey kangaroo, especially the joeys. And there's quite a number of macropods down in Dunphy's campground and surrounds. Some strange behaviour there.
Here he is, ransacking the campsite, as they do. Brush-tail possum. Since that's close enough, caveman. Oh, I see him down there in the tree. The goose fell out of the tree. What's this bloke think he's doing? Hey, we got the campground being pillaged by these guys, and now they're having a big fight. There's territorial dispute. I can hear growling everywhere. He's off down there. There's another one hanging around here somewhere. There he is up on top of the rock. So it looks like there's going to be a bit of a possum stoush. Here's the other one. Here's fella's back again. Back defending his territory. These guys. They don't mind having a go, the old possums. Yep. He's just knocked the Weber over and grabbed this. What do you got there, mate? Hey? What do you got there? Mate, I'm talking to you. Don't turn the other way and ignore me. Hey. Hey, mate.
The other one.
What are you eating? Oh, there's the other one over here. Yeah. Ah, you might have competition. Be mad if we see a bit of a stoush. Hey? Yeah, he just knocked this web off. Look at him. Doesn't care. Hey, come on, mate. Come, mate. Hey. Enough of that behaviour. Hey. Get out of me bag, you mongrel. Look at this little scoundrel, mate. He's just wandering around the campsite like he owns it. Try hard, this fella. He's just not going to give up, are you, mate? Look at him. There he is.
There's the other one there.
Look at him. He knows, mate. Look, he knows what the Weber's all about. Come, mate. Come on, mate.
Eusperassus genus. This is one of the huntsman spider species.
Fella.
And it's a rock huntsman or a stone huntsman. Eusperassus genus.
Look at this mad spider. Look at the colorations. Mad camouflage. Absolutely beautiful spider. Out in the morning with caveman, yabby hunter. Just out of bed. And it looks it. Nothing better than waking up to this in the morning. Dunphy's is such a great spot to camp out here.
Gives you a true taste of a bit of wilderness. Bit of seclusion. It's more on the remote side of camping. Such a beautiful little setting for a campsite down here. Me and Hato have had a mad time. Beautiful wildflowers down here out at the moment. Amazing. So we just watch the roos having some breakfast in the morning, enjoying the sun coming out over the beautiful blue mountains, and we're planning to go out to Old Ford Reserve and give you a look out there at that campground. So we'll have some breakfast and we'll take you back out and we'll do a bit of exploring again today. And a beautiful redneck wallaby and its little Joey. Yeah, doesn't get much better than this. Seeing the iconic and unique animals of our beautiful Australia. Yeah, it just doesn't get much better than that. And right now it's just the ultimate time down at Dunphys to visit. All of the spring flowers are coming out. All of the macropods have their little joeys. And the weather, it's just perfect in springtime for camping. So we might take you out to Old Ford Reserve and do a bit of exploring out there as the beautiful redneck wallaby hops off. Amazing. Some awesome wildflowers. And paper daisy here. Beautiful, beautiful plant, the paper daisy. These mad purple plants up here too. Oh, awesome. Across the cattle grades. Oh, shit. Almost dropped my phone. Just let go of the wheel. This is amazing about this drive up here. It's insane. Yep, we're just going back to Blackheath. We're at Dunphy's campground at the moment. We're heading back. Some of the most magical terrain. Beautiful, mate. Yeah, heading down Blackheath. Get Hato to open the gate up for us. Thanks, buddy. Cheers. Let's head off to Blackheath, mate, eh?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, on the next stop, we're down at the beautiful Old Ford Reserve. Me and Hato, the yabby hunter. How's you going? Sweet as, mate. It's a bit precarious. Hopefully I don't stack it.
Well, that's what we want.
I knew you were going to say that. Some pure magic out here, isn't it, brother?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, mate, how nice is it having this beautiful, cool water in the middle of summer? It's almost down. Whoa!
What are you doing, treading water, bro?
Hey.
You idiots.
Yeah!
Come up this way.
Oh, he's fucking barked. He's barked himself.
You get that. You're in the bush.
Barked himself.
No, come up this way, bro. You gotta be slippery with wet shoes.
Learned, mate. What you don't want to do on the next stop. Man.
How mad's this on the next stop? Beautiful little spot out here. Right up with Haydo. Just having a look around for any yabbies. There he is. Look at that.
How mad's that? Yeah, one of the best spots going around, eh? There he goes, Haydo, running the gauntlet. Mad, bro. Sweet as.
Exploring Old Ford Reserve and the waterway here with Haydo, just amazing. Beautiful spot.
Absolutely magic. Not a bad spot, Old Ford Reserve, eh? We'll have to come camping here as well, Haydo.
Yeah.
And that's a true little gem, Old Ford Reserve. Does get a bit busy sometimes, but as you can see, me and Haydo just had an absolute ball exploring this waterway.
That's magic, man.
How clean are the waterways here? They're unreal, mate.
Skink just jumped in the water and
There's Haydo, the yabby hunter, in his element here. He's exploring high and low, looking around. Some beautiful, pristine, clean waters here. And I bet he's hoping to spot a yabby, this guy. He loves his yabbies. Farm life and being raised around the water and yabbies. You can see him here, he's having a good look. He's looking up. He looks all around.
Yep. Beautiful. That's how we roll.
Whoops. Hear it?
Yeah. up here.
Good, we might get him on film. He's up near that tent there.
Look at that. It's like an old dinosaur fossil, Brad. Big foot-
Oh, it does. Looks like a footprint, man, eh?
Right there. Oh, yeah.
Hato with his dinosaur fossil. Alright, we'll make our way back to the car. Thought we'd give you a bit of a look at Old Ford Reserve and waterway through Old Ford Reserve. Beautiful waterway, isn't it, Hato?
Oh, mate. Wonderful.
Nice and clean. Looks like there could be yabbies. Just about.
You can buy all this.
Oh yeah, mate. I've actually drank this water here without boiling it before,
You
but
can. You wouldn't want too much of it without boiling it.
ah yeah,
Because you still got those crappy drains where everything's coming through and
that's the thing. If you boil it, you get rid of the cryptosporidium and other like insects infestations and that.
larvae,
Yeah.
all that kind of.
Yeah, and you can't get rid of the heavy metals from the waters, but I mean boiling it protects you from all of those bacterias and that, bro. Eh?
Things that'll make you sick and you've got to end your trip straight away.
Oh
so you-
yeah, end you up in hospital, mate, if you don't be careful.
Yep.
All right, so let's move down the creek system a little bit further.
Time to head off back to Dunphy's campground. Hope you enjoyed the beautiful Old Ford Reserve with Keezy and Hato on the next stop.
Okay, folks, head out down to the dam right next to where me and Hato are camping. And we heard a lot of frogs here last night, so we're going to head down here tonight. Just going to have a look and see what the place is like, which is always a good idea, isn't it, mate? If you're going to head out in the night time, to case out the place during the day to make sure you know what you're up against.
Is that where you were? Is that where all the frogs were in that? Down there in the wheat, reeds there?
Yeah, they were there, and they were also a little bit further down. They were all along this section, actually, mate. Yeah, just down behind where Hato is there was a multitude of different frogs, and so we could hear them all last night, so we're going to pop down here tonight. Okay, welcome out to the dam section at the beautiful Dunphys campground. And this is probably only 50 metres away from where me and Hato are camping. And there's a multitude of frogs down here. We could hear them last night, heaps of frogs. And here's the yabby hunter, just pulling in the yabby trap to see if we've got anything in the trap. Ah, it's empty. And the bait's even still there, so not a good sign. But we'll persist and chuck him back in somewhere else, I think, mate, eh? Or, no, this spot's as good as any, really, isn't it? It's probably perfect, this spot.
Try Abby, yeah.
Yeah.
More near the, more shallow.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the yabby net's set in. Awesome. So
Yeah.
we'll return tonight, and we'll see. We'll do a bit of frogging tonight and see if we can find any frogs out here. It's a mad little spot. And
That's more shallow. Anything.
yeah, for sure. Let's get around this side.
Definitely no turtles in here at the moment.
You never know, mate.
Maybe.
But-
Maybe the biggest frog of them all. Get him off.
Yeah.
Wow. The tree of doom.
There's a track going just down this way.
Suburbia.
Where are you going?
This way. There's a little track. I'm going the wombat track.
The goat track. Hato's going the goat track. This will test out the camera if it can track him.
And here's one of the icons of the eastern coast of Australia, the eastern grey kangaroo. Magnificent animal. A large male eastern grey kangaroo, having a bit of a good look at me too. You do not want to mess with these fellas, they can do quite a bit of damage. And on a smaller scale, we have the beautiful red-necked wallaby. The colours on these guys are absolutely beautiful. Only a small medium-sized macropod. Beautiful colours. So we finally get back to the campground after a day of trekking and exploring down on the Wild Dog Mountains. Be time to organise a bit of dinner and get the fluids back into us so we can get out again tonight and do a bit of spotlighting out at the beautiful Dunphys. It's a mad place. Out in the Shipley Plateau, an amazing spot. I mean, check out that spot right there. What a little ripper that is. Just surrounded by bushland in a little cove down the back. And it's pretty relaxed at Dunphys. There's a lot of campsites that are quite nestled right into the bushland, as well as your regulation campsite they've got up there. Not a huge campsite, but there's plenty of little nooks and crannies to explore, like this place here. So yeah, we're right on a little plateau that drops down behind us, and massive rock escarpments and gums. It's an absolutely beautiful spot out here. And it's got some amazing, beautiful marsupials, macropods. This one's a lovely young wallaby. It's a red-necked wallaby, this one. There's quite a large number of red-necked wallabies out at Dunphys campground. In amongst the wildflowers. Absolutely superb. Look at the size of those ears. And I noticed these ears are almost blue. Beautiful. Background that mad purple and blue flowers. And there he is in all his glory. Here's another red-necked wallaby. They're absolutely prevalent out here. There's so many of these guys. So if you want a really nice campsite with a lot of wildlife and a scope to explore some beautiful trails, this is one of the best. As he hops across the road on the entrance to the campground. There's another red-necked wallaby just further down. Yeah, they're everywhere, these guys. Great to see. It's the Aussie way. Another beautiful red-necked wallaby having a feed on the grasses out at Dunphys campground. Kamangra Boyd National Park, the Wild Dog Mountains. You can see a tiny little joey just sticking its head out of the pouch, having a bit of a feed of its own there. They've got some gorgeous coloration, that beautiful sable and that red colour combined with the beautiful blue tips on the ears and the striking markings on the face makes the red-necked wallaby an amazing icon of Australian macropods. Oh, check this out. Got a tree creeper. Right, white-throated tree creeper this guy is, and he'd be hunting insects, and that's why they call him the tree creeper. They creep all around the tree. Oh, it looks like a young baby and one of the parents here trying to give a butterfly to the young baby here. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow, did you see that? See all of those little particles come off that bird when it ate the butterfly. Hey, Haydo.
Hey, brother.
Folks at home. Mad little cook up today. We've got a brilliant couple of New York cuts here and a couple of Bratswurst. They're mad, the Bratswurst. Beautiful snags. So yeah, we're just getting a little bit of a crust on the outside and start to sear it. And going to be a good dinner, mate. And we've got nice salad to go with it, and some cheese and bacon rolls. there. It's going to be nice. Put a bit of hot English mustard on there again, mate. What do you reckon?
Yeah, man, it gives you a bit of a huh.
Gives it a bit of a kick, mate.
Yeah,
Kick the old kangaroo kicker. Bang. We love it on the Next Stop Wildlife Show.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hey, dog and Keezy. Beautiful. Cooking up some nice breastwurst and some New York cut steak on the Next Stop. Be a nice dinner. There you go. And there he comes. Oh, Long Dong Silver. Just fresh from handling the serpent out the back there, mate. The Weber Master. Ado, doing a great job there. Looking good, eh? Yeah, they'll be ready to turn now. Just a nice sear on that side. And this one will come over. Yeah, beautiful sear on those snake. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Mad Asian salad, crispy noodles, cheese and bacon, bratwurst, and a mad New York cut. It's alright, Hado, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Magic. He's souping up some super sandwiches there. Jesus, here's a look at that thing you're eating, mate. Looks like a door stopper. Look at that thing. Oh, that's like a house brick, mate. It's a Doonside house brick special. You love it, mate.
Wait, bro.
Oh yeah,
You got that? Yeah.
magic.
And
Yeah.
Wayne's Bush restaurant feed.
Oh, that looks mad too. Beautiful.
Caveman Keith's got his caveman food.
That's it. We're eating like the caveman's gone by. Well, actually, we're eating a lot better than those buggers, mate. A brontosaurus burger, that is. Hado's got over the side there. Prehistoria. Yeah, you're right. You love it. Heading down at night time, do some frogging, see what we can find on the next stop. It's like a ripper. Froggening. The froggening.
And it didn't take long till we found our first leaf green tree frog, and they're absolutely everywhere. A multitude of different frogs, and we managed to find some of the leaf green tree frogs and the Perrin's tree frog. You can see a banjo frog as well.
That's awesome.
And it seemed like we were just surrounded by frogs. They were literally
Well, is that
everywhere.
you?
I mean, we couldn't sleep at night. The noise was full on deafening. But we didn't mind. Looking up at the stars, hearing the frogs, just magic. And you can see the definitive markings that separate these from the normal green tree frog. They've got that lateral line across the eye, the white and black lines, and they're a lot smaller than the green tree frog. But so many types of green frogs in Australia that yeah, this one is the leaf green tree frog. Another Perrin's tree frog. You can see the subtle differences in coloration between these Perrin's tree frogs, depending on the habitat which they're in, and also the areas. It's amazing the difference in colour. Another signature thing about the Perrin's tree frog is their pupil actually has a cross that runs through it. So that's how you can tell it's a Perrin's tree frog as well. And as you can see with this guy, there's a totally different pupil and eye than the Perrin's. Oh, wicked. And as we move further up the pond here, further up this little dam, we find two Perrin's tree frogs in the act of mating. And they just come to the edge of the water here. You can see those beautiful crosses in the pupils of the eyes. And yeah, it's mating season at the moment, so there's a lot of noise down here, and a lot of activity. Magic. And here's another couple mating, hiding underneath the leaf litter. Another Perrin's tree frog, absolutely everywhere. Must have spotted probably 30 to 40 different individual frogs down here at Dunphys around the campground. You see that subtle difference in coloration with this one. Is more of a brown colour with less emerald spots. They're also known as the emerald spotted tree frog. Beautiful. He's got quite a brown about this guy. Beautiful, beautiful frog. Oh, look at this guy. He couldn't have posed any better for me. Perrin's tree frog, just on the end of one of the reeds. Got to be one of the cutest animals on earth, frogs. And the way this guy's looking at me, just amazing. Perrin's tree frog on the end of a reed, down at the beautiful Dunphys campground, Megalong Valley. What an amazing specimen. Having an absolute blast down here, frogging, like being a kid again, creeping around in the creek. Amazing. Now we'll start to head back off to the campsite, and we can see more and more Perrin's tree frogs. And they're all over the place, these guys. No wonder there's so much noise. A multitude of frogs. Down here, the beautiful Wild Dog Mountains, Kamangra Boyd National Park. In the Blue Mountains, of course, part of the Blue Mountain system. Oh, what's that red little creature swimming around the frog there? I've never seen that before. That's wild, man. Wow.
Here we go. Got a mad yabby. Mad blue colours and that. Awesome. Yeah, so we just picked the yabby up down the creek here.
You only put the net out just to...
Just see if there's anything around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put him back in his little home.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Away with you. Hello, goodbye.
Awesome. Yep, so there was a little yabby. Yabby hunter come up with the goods on the next stop.
Okay, it's the next morning now, and we're packing up the campsite, and the clouds are just coming over everywhere. So we've timed this just perfect. It's not the sort of place you want to come to if there's going to be a lot of rain. So we'll see you guys next time. Okay, we say goodbye to the beautiful Dunphys campground. Magical place. We've had a really good time down here. Always have a good time. The weather's been good. So if you like your outdoors and your camping, it's a great place to get away from it all. Thank you, sir. There he is. Haydo, locking up the gate. Thanks, champion.
No worries, brother.
Mad, mate. Let's head off home, eh?
Yeah.
Till the next stop. We'll see you guys on the next stop.